Hello, I'm Susan Woods with a very special offer for people who want to start a 501c3 nonprofit organization from scratch or people who want to reinstate a 501c3 nonprofit organization after losing their 501c3 status due to IRS revocation. So if you don't want to start a nonprofit and if you don't want to reinstate a nonprofit, then this video is not for you. I won't waste your time. Thank you for clicking on the video, but I won't hold you up because this video is only for people who want to start a 501c3 nonprofit or reinstate a 501c3 nonprofit because I have a very special offer to make. So if you are still here, then that means you want to hear about the offer. Again, I'm Susan Woods. I started Comprehensive Community-Based Solutions all the way back in 2003 to offer services in my community. Over the years, I created a for-profit business called Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions to teach people everything I know about operating a nonprofit organization, starting a nonprofit organization, reinstating a nonprofit organization. And I have a special offer for you if you want to start or if you want to reinstate. And here is the offer. I'm offering you the opportunity to join the grassroots nonprofit community. Now, wait a minute. Don't click off. Listen to me. Hear me out. I know that you've heard so many offers about joining different communities, subscribing to different things, becoming memberships, becoming a member of different things. I understand that. I feel the same way. But with my offer, what I'm trying to do is bring together like-minded people who want to enhance their communities by providing services to solve problems. That's all. Now, with this community, you're going to have an opportunity to learn from other people, to fellowship with other people. And quite frankly, this is the way I'm going next year. In 2025, I'm going to dedicate all of my hard work to serving people who are members of the community, of the grassroots nonprofit community. All of my emails are going to go to them with information about opportunities in the nonprofit sector, news about nonprofits, IRS updates, everything that I've been sharing through a newsletter since 2007. That newsletter will only go to people who are in the community. Let me tell you more about the community. I'm going to share my screen. So just one moment. I want to just let you see exactly the benefits of joining this community. And you're going to be so amazed at the amount that you're going to have to invest to be a part of this community. It's going to blow your mind. You're not going to believe that the community is so inexpensive to join, but yet has so much robust, valuable information to share. So membership is open. The grassroots nonprofit community is a group of people dedicated to changing the world around them. Let me tell you more about it. Again, I'm Susan Woods. I've been working in the nonprofit sector again since 2003. I have two 501c3 nonprofit organizations myself. However, I do have a for-profit business that teaches people everything I know about the nonprofit sector. But what I'm doing next year, that knowledge is going to be shared only with people in the community. The grassroots nonprofit community is a group of like-minded, aspiring, new, and established nonprofit professionals who share the common goal of enhancing their communities. You may have seen things in your community that you believe you can fix with the right resources. Perhaps there should be an after-school program for youth, maybe a remedial reading program for youth who suffered when the pandemic came around. Schools were in chaos, as you can remember. And unfortunately, some students were just in kindergarten, just in first grade, just learning how to read, and then the whole world was uprooted. Now they're still struggling with reading. Maybe you want to fill in that gap. Maybe you want to solve that problem. Perhaps there's no fresh food in your neighborhood. Maybe you want to do a huge community garden to close that gap. Maybe there are some senior citizens who need transportation to different doctor's appointments. Maybe you want to help with that. That's what this community is going to teach you how to do with other people. Can you imagine being in a group of people who think the same way, who are on the same wavelength, who want to be servants in their communities? But that's what this is all about. Let's talk about the levels. There are 3 membership levels, and this is going to blow your mind. The 3 membership levels and the monthly fee per level. The bronze membership is $5 per month. That's it. $5 per month, the amount you would pay for a coffee at Starbucks will get you membership into this organization. The silver membership is only $10 per month. The gold membership is only $15 per month. To be a part of a group of people who want to change the world around them, this is nothing. And I know it's nothing. Let me tell you how I know. I am a part of membership groups myself. And the membership groups in which I subscribe are no less than $97 per month. But I think it's a valuable opportunity to be around people who are positive, thought-provoking people. And I feel like I'm learning a lot from them being in that community or those communities. Here are the benefits, okay? You have the non-member opportunities, the bronze member, the silver member, and the gold members. Here are the learning resources that you will enjoy for each membership level. Nonprofit newsletter. As you can see, if you're not a member, you won't get it. But if you are a bronze member, the nonprofit newsletter that I send out every single month, the first day of the month, to tell you about nonprofit news, about grant openings for grant money, how to apply, courses that are available for you to enroll in, how to enroll in them, and best practices. And I also have client spotlights to talk about the clients that I've helped over the years. You will get that newsletter on the first day of each month at no charge for every level of membership. The Grassroots Nonprofit Community Facebook group page. We have a group page on Facebook just for the members of this organization. And that's where collaboration comes in. That's where you collaborate and ask questions, like in the group that I'm in. I'm in a group called Momentum by Amy Porterfield. And that group has thousands of members in it. Remember, $97 a month, okay? Thousands of members in it, collaborating, sharing ideas, sharing what they're doing in their nonprofit businesses or in their for-profit businesses. Because this Momentum group is to inspire you in whatever business that you are in, to give you ideas. And I love collaborating with people and asking and throwing things out. What do you think about this? It's very, very valuable. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get access to this community on Facebook. Again, it's free for all levels of membership. The Zoom meetings every month on the first Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I facilitate a free Zoom meeting, and we have topics to talk about. You have a calendar of topics so that you can prepare for the conversation. So that's members only. On the first Monday of each month at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we all get together and we talk about one topic. And then quarterly one-on-one consultations. Each quarter, you can meet with me one-on-one to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about regarding your nonprofit organization. And that's free. So you see all of these benefits, all of the learning resources that I have described, the nonprofit newsletter, the Grassroots Nonprofit Community Facebook page, the Zoom meetings every month, quarterly one-on-one consultations. All of those benefits are free for each level of membership, whether you're a bronze member for $5 per month, a silver member for $10 per month, or a gold member for $15 per month. You get all of these free of charge, excuse me. Now, if you're not a member, you see NA, you don't get any of that. Again, my newsletter, I've been sending it out every month since 2007 to an email subscription, people who have subscribed to it on an email distribution list that I use. 2007 until now at no charge. That's not going to work next year. I'm only catering to people who believe in the value of membership. Next, that's not it. This is not it. This is not all. I have more. Bronze, again, silver, and gold. Okay. Now let's move on to what's next. Virtual live webinars, okay? Live webinars, just like I'm talking to you now, it will be live. You will see me talking and sharing. I'm going to talk about starting nonprofits checklist. I'm going to go through the checklist to start a nonprofit. Like I said, memberships are open to people who are aspiring to be a nonprofit professional, or people who are new, and people who need to reinstate. So I'm going to talk about this checklist for starting a nonprofit, the checklist for funding nonprofits, the checklist for managing nonprofits, the checklist for sustaining nonprofits. Now, with starting, we're going to talk about from scratch. What are the steps in a checklist to get started? What are the documents that you have to complete? The bylaws, the Your Activities document, the financial data report, the fundraising activities document, the conflict of interest policy, how to complete the Form 1023. Those are the topics we'll discuss on the checklist, okay, for starting. How to create an account on pay.gov. You have to do that nowadays. We're going to talk about all those things in the starting nonprofits checklist. Then the funding nonprofits checklist will talk about how do you get money? How do you fund? When somebody says, how are you funding? That means how are you going to get money to offer the services you want to offer? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how to have fundraising events, how to ask for tax-free, tax-deductible donations, how to write grants, all of that's in the checklist. Managing nonprofits checklist. This is where we're going to talk about how do you manage human resources? How do you hire people? How do you terminate people? How do you manage people? How do you help people grow? How do you manage your client base? How do you manage the nonprofit community? How do you manage finances? How do you know when to submit the Form 990 information return, which is the financial statement to the IRS? How do you know how to manage your image to make sure that you're projecting the right image in the community? That's a checklist that we're going to talk about. And then sustaining nonprofits checklist, we're going to cover a SWOT analysis. We're going to talk about how to do the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. How to take a look, a real hard look, stand back from the forest, get out of the trees, and look at your nonprofit and see how you can keep it going. Because over time, if you don't do this, if you don't follow the information in the checklist that I'm going to share, then you may lose your nonprofit. It may just go away. You have to learn how to sustain it and keep it going. So those are the virtual live webinars and the checklist that I'm going to teach in each webinar. And here are the rates for it. Okay. If you are a bronze member, the rate for that webinar is $75. Each webinar is $75 for bronze members. If you are a silver member, each webinar is $60. If you are a gold member, each webinar is $50. So remember, bronze is $5 per month, silver is $10 per month, gold is $15 per month. But look at the difference in the rates. Look at the benefits in terms of how much you have to pay for each checklist. And then if you're not a member at all, you can still come to the webinars, but they're going to be $90. You'll pay $90 to attend versus $75 as a bronze member versus $60 as a silver member or versus $50 as a gold member. So let's go down to on-demand self-paced courses. Microsoft Word 365 Basics, Microsoft Excel 365 Basics, Microsoft PowerPoint 365 Basics, Grant Writing Basics. All of these are on-demand self-paced courses, meaning that you will enroll in them and you complete them around your schedule at your pace in the comfort, privacy, and safety of your home. These are on demand. You can complete it. When you buy them, they're yours. I don't put a cap on time limits. I don't say, well, you have to have it finished in 90 days or you lose access. I don't do that. I don't do that. When you buy it, it's yours. Now, if you are not a member, the fee is $150 for each course. If you are a bronze member paying $5 per month, your fee is $125. If you are a silver member paying $95, paying $10 per month, then your fee is $95 for the course. And if you are a gold member paying only $15 per month, you can take this course. All of the courses are $75 each. Now look at the difference. If you are not a member at all and you want to take Microsoft Word 365 Basics, your fee is $150. But just imagine if you are a gold member. That same course is half price. That pays for the $15 per month membership more than once, right? How much have you saved? This is the benefit of membership. That's not all. Let me keep going. Now, the advanced hybrid courses, they are more expensive because they are longer courses that I'm going to work with you. It's hybrid meaning some work you're going to do independently, self-paced, and some work you're going to do with me. I'm going to work with you. We're going to work together. In the hybrid courses, we meet on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just to check in to make sure you're on track. So it's more comprehensive, more robust, more in-depth type of work. So the first one is a master class, and it's called How to Write Effective Grant Proposals. It's a 4-week class. I have an entire curriculum that I've created that you would download and you'll be able to follow along. And like I said, we're going to meet 3 times a week for 1 hour. Each time we meet for 1 hour, that's 3 hours per week, just making sure you're on the right track and keeping you accountable. Because I've taken classes that were hybrid classes and the instructor didn't keep me accountable, and that's my fault. But I fell behind in the class, and I didn't get the type of learning I would have gotten had I been kept accountable more closely. But I'm going to keep you accountable. I'm going to make sure that before you go to lesson 2, you have completed lesson 1. So the next lessons won't even open until you've completed them. So for this class, it's 4 weeks. It's $1,500 if you are not a member. If you're not a member of the Grassroots Nonprofit Academy, you can take the course, but it's going to be $1,500. The next master class is how to complete the Form 1023 application. That is the application that's required to be completed to earn 501c3 status. To even apply for 501c3 status, you have to complete the Form 1023. And so I've separated it out from my other courses because it is a long, very in-depth application because I only use the long version. I do not use the easy version for my clients. I only use the long version because it gives you the opportunity to say, here is everything I want to do through this nonprofit IRS representative person. This is everything. I have all of my documents that I want you to read and make sure they're accurate. I have taken the steps to make sure that I put everything together in the format that's required by the IRS. So here's my packet. This is a packet of information that you're going to upload to your pay.gov account. I teach you how to not only complete the Form 1023 application itself, which is 40 pages, I teach you how to answer every single question. Every question, I help you answer that question. But I also show you the documents. I give you samples of the documents that are supposed to go with this application. And there are 7 of them. 7 documents. And that class is $1,500 as well. And it's 4 weeks hybrid. Finally, how to build a successful nonprofit consulting business. This is an 8-week course. And you know why? Because I'll tell you. This is 8 weeks because this is where I teach you how to operate a consulting business just like mine. I'm teaching you everything I know, everything I use to operate Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. That's the name of my business. That's the DBA for my business. So I'm going to teach you how to get clients. I'm going to teach you how to schedule consultations. I'm going to teach you how to complete the application packet. Everything in the application packet. The Form 1023 is going to be taught in that class, as well as how to complete those documents. See, in the Form 1023 class, I'm going to show you samples. But in this class, I'm going to actually walk you through the steps of completing those 7 documents that I referenced. And then that's the first part of the class. The second part of the class, I'm going to teach you how to establish a business using SBA guidelines. I'm going to walk you through every step of the SBA.gov guidelines to establishing your business the right way. And then the third part is combining everything together, making sure you understand the flow of how things work. And this is 8 weeks. And we're going to meet 3 times a week for 8 weeks. And just like with the other class, I'm not going to open up the lessons until you've completed the lesson before it. because I don't want you skipping around. I don't want you getting discouraged because this information, as you can imagine, is going to be very comprehensive. So if you're not a member of the community, the class is $2,500, and that's not enough. That's not enough because I paid $2,500 for a class before. And I know that the class that I paid $2,500 for was nothing compared to the information that I'm providing in my class. It was absolutely not as robust, not as comprehensive. And I paid $2,500 for it. It was a good class, but it did not have the depth of information that I'm sharing in my class for $2,500 for non-members. But if you are a bronze member, the class is $2,250. If you are a silver member, it's $1,900. If you are a gold member, it's $1,700. So again, if you are a bronze member, the master class on how to write effective grant proposals is $1,250 for you. The how to complete the Form 1023 application master class is $1,250 for you. The master class, how to build a successful nonprofit consulting business, is $2,250 for you. If you are a silver member, the how to write effective grant proposals is only $900 for you. The how to complete the Form 1023 application is $900. And the how to build a successful nonprofit consulting business is only $1,900 for you. And if you decide I'm going to go all out and I'm just going to pay $15 per month to get all of these great benefits, then the how to write effective grant proposals 4-week course is $750 for you. That's half price. That's half price of a non-member. If you want to take the how to complete the Form 1023 application, $750 for you as a gold member. And finally, it's only $1,700 for the comprehensive 8-week how to build a successful nonprofit consulting business. If you pay $15 per month, you can get in that class for $1,700. $1,700 versus $2,500 as a non-member. So I hope I have shared with you the benefits of becoming a member of the grassroots nonprofit community. Join the membership because next year, my focus will be on serving the people in this membership. As you see, people who are not in the membership can still enroll in my class. I'm not going to say my class are only for members. I won't do that. So if a person wants to pay full price, that's their prerogative. But all of the extra perks that I'm going to be providing that's not even listed here for members only, you will get that. Bronze, $5 per month. I don't think I've ever seen a membership that low. You can't even have a membership for Microsoft 365 access for $5. What membership do you know of is $5 per month? And you get all of the perks that I'm sharing with you. And some I'm not even sharing with you because they're going to come spontaneous. I may just go on into the Facebook community and do a live. That's not listed here, but it would only be for members. Silver membership, $10 per month. Gold, $15 for a whole 30 days. Why don't you join us? Why don't you say, you know what? 2025, I'm going to take my nonprofit knowledge to the next level. I'm joining this membership. I'm going to get involved. What do you have to lose? $15 per month? 3 cups of Starbucks coffee? That's it? $5, $10, $15. That's it. Join us. If you are ready to take your knowledge of the nonprofit sector to the next level, then join the grassroots nonprofit community and enjoy all of the perks. I'm excited. I'm excited because I've been doing this work since 2003. And it's like, this is going to be so different for me personally because now I'm going to have a set group of people who have invested money to be a part of this community. And when people invest money, you look at it differently. You look at things differently when you put money in it. You really do. Even if it's only $5 per month, you are going to appreciate the services more than if it was free. I'm getting away from free stuff. I've offered free stuff since I've been doing this work. And next year will be 22 years of doing this work. I want to work with people who value my knowledge, at least for $5 per month. So look in the description. The enrollment link is there. Let's go ahead and enroll. Go ahead and join us. And I look forward to serving you. I'm Susan Woods of Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. Thank you for your time.